Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is clayrammage and I'm back again with another Goodwill Bins Haul video today. Let me adjust the camera up just a little bit. I'm a little, top of my head getting cut off. Anyway, so today I went to the bins and found some fun stuff. And one higher dollar item. Most of it's just pretty regular stuff. But fun stuff. I enjoyed it. It was a fun little trip. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. We do a lot of videos on hauls that we do. I'm a part-time reseller, and so I sell on eBay. I have a booth in an antique store. So those are my two primary means of selling stuff. And it's so funny to me how sometimes, like April was kind of slow on eBay, but it was really busy at the Pink Elephant, the antique store. So I like having the two options because it helps offset. Because I have one good month on one and not a good month on the other, and vice versa. So it's nice having multiple outlets. And then I'm also trying to figure out how to do some other types of sales. I don't know that I will ever do live sales. I've thought about it, but I just haven't figured out a good way to do it yet. So yeah, it's on the burner. But anyway, let's just get into our haul and I'll show you what all we found. So one of the items I found was this vintage clock. This is actually from 1984. But I just like the look of it. You know, it looked great in a cabin, kitchen somewhere. People here in Minnesota, a lot of them have summer cabins that they go to in northern Minnesota. So these types of things sell well. I haven't plugged it in yet to see if it works. Oops, the front plastic is coming out. There we go. Got that reset. But the plastic is made by Burwood. You know, they made a lot of these plastic things in the 70s and 80s, even back in the 60s. So I'll put a battery in it, test it, see if it works. But it's, you know, just one of those simple clock mechanisms. It's easily replaced if that doesn't work. So that was a fun find. At our bins, we pay 99 cents for electronics. So I paid 99 cents for that, and I paid 99 cents for this. And I love this. It appears to be a handmade clock out of two different kinds of woods. It looks like a light oak, and actually it looks like a red oak. Looks like both of those are probably an oak, just two different kinds to give you that variegated look. And it's kind of a basket weave pattern, which is really kind of cool. I like how they did it. And of course the clock just squeezes into the front, and you see the little, my wrist is wrapped because when I woke up this morning it was hurting for some reason. So it's kind of hard to dig through the bins, but I did it anyway. So yeah, so this is another, and now this is really weird because this says it's an N size battery. That is really unusual for a clock. I'm not sure what that's about, but you know what else? I might pull, some of you may remember a couple weeks ago I picked up a whole batch of these types of mechanisms to put in craft projects like this. I might see if one of those fits in here. They're brand new in the package, as opposed to an odd one with an N-size battery, which, when are you going to find an N-size battery? I've never even heard of an N-size battery. Anyway, this is a 2 3/8 inch, which I think is what those that I found were. So I might just throw one of those in here as opposed to putting this back in there, but we'll see. I don't know what I want. Sometimes another decision I got to make. You know, this business is all about making decisions. Oh, now this does say made in the USA, so that's got that going for it. So anyway, we'll see. I'll see if I can maybe find an N-size battery. Maybe they're really cheap. I don't know. I found this Hot Wheels car. Now this one says custom Cadillac made in Thailand. So it is a little more vintage. It's got that, you know, hearse look to it with the skull on the top and stuff like that. So, but it's in remarkable shape. No chips or dings or anything like that. So somebody must have used it for display only. I didn't look it up to see if this one is worth anything. Again, I sell these down to the Pink Elephant for usually $2 or $3. I picked up this. I just thought it was very cute. It's a little wooden figure, very light. Her head has been glued back on. I don't know if it's apparent, but there's some sloppy glue work on there. So I'm going to see if I can't clean that off and make her look a little better. Oh, it's from a glue gun. So I will probably just heat that up, take it off, and re-glue it with some good wood glue, because, yeah, I don't like that sloppy look. Oh, but you didn't break. Oh dear. You know me and dropping things anymore. I picked up this for my wife. It's a little carrot container. Some of you know she sells a product called Juice Plus, and she likes fruits and vegetables shaped containers. So I picked that up for her. I picked up this mushroom cup, and at our bins, cups, bowls, plates are 49 cents each. So mushrooms are extremely collectible. This is a recipe for mushroom soup. And it's funny, it's just got a couple mushrooms on it, but because it says mushroom big, I thought, well, maybe a mushroom collector would like that in amongst a number of other things that they have. So we'll see. But again, for 49 cents, I'm willing to take a risk for that. Okay, here's the cuteness factor overload. Look at this cute little tile. It's a plastic type of tile, and it's 1962. It says Pete Hawley. I don't know who Pete Hawley is, but 1962 is the date on it. But I just thought that tile was really cool. And it's got a little hole in it to hang it on the wall or wherever. But cute, adorable little puppy. Anyway, fun. Okay, now this is the oddness. I bought this because I was like, okay, it's just weird. It's one of those weird senses of humor. And it's a wooden plaque, and or a little wooden stand. It says emergency stop. So you see the motorcycle, and there's a guy going to the bathroom under a tree. So that's it could be a girl, I guess, too. It's just sitting down. So that's the emergency stop to go potty. And that's weird, but that's the kind of stuff that we sell at the Pink Elephant sometimes. That odd, unusual, weird sense of humor. It's an eclectic mix, but we like it. Picked up this vintage looking angel, and she's in wonderful condition. Not a chip or mark on her. I do believe it was a hobbyist piece, supposed to produced by Holt Howard or something like that. It's marked MJ on the bottom, very artistically too, and she's wonderfully done. So yeah, so that'll be good. I'll put her down. I've sold several like her down there. So I picked these up, and I think more out of sentimentality than out of real value, but they're a pair of covered wagon salt and pepper shakers, and it says Almquist Roundup, and they are marked S and P on each one, so you know which is which. But I just thought they were kind of fun, nice Western style, and hopefully they'll be worth something. Then I picked up a Longaberger basket. This is a little triangular one, smaller one. It's marked on the bottom, and it was made in 2005. And I know I had heard and understand that the Longaberger basket company was sold, and they now are still producing baskets, but on a limited basis. So the value of Longaberger baskets is on the rise, from what I understand. Because anytime stuff like that happens, things increase in value if people think there's not going to be as many on the market. So that's what's happening with those. And then I did find some jewelry. And of course, Cindy's already looked through them. There's this necklace, kind of almost a tribal look, but with pinks and oranges. And then there's a floral design and the similar kind of orangish, peachish colors. Here's a circle necklace that's all tangled up. That I was like, oh, it kind of looks like it's 5 rings. I'm like, oh, is it an Olympic style necklace? Don't know. But they're very lightweight. And I think they're made out of some sort of wood. I'm just not sure what kind of wood. But kind of cool. And then the two have the green thread wrapped around them. So most unusual, but kind of cool. Cool looking ones. Here's like a button style. This one is a New York, marked NY on it. So those, and just a string fishing twine. Actually, it's a wire. necklace. There's some rhinestones. These are the ones that you can, you know, fasten onto your clothing. Found a little bag of those. Found a Maui bracelet made out of koa wood. Usually don't pick up souvenir stuff, but I thought that was just kind of cool. And again, it doesn't hardly weigh anything. This was a fun one. It's a San Diego keychain, but it's a can opener. So I'll give it a whirl. This one is a big medallion pendant, and I believe it's Latin that's written on there. I can't read it, but it appears to be Latin, or it could just be gibberish too, I suppose. Oh yeah, because some of these, yeah, I don't know that it says anything, but it's a cool little medallion. And then, oh, here's a, oh, this is a bracelet. Wow, that's quite the bracelet. Heavy chain bracelet. You know what? Let me take a little closer look. It's tarnishing, so it's either silver plate. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be. It's not marked. I'll have to test it though, because yeah, it's tarnishing. So anyway, so that's cool. Here's a faux pearl. It's a really long one. Cindy pulled it out earlier. It's really long. Here's some hoop earrings. Very large hoop earrings. Here's a tangled mess with several necklaces that we haven't been able to untangle yet. Just a black beaded one and a gold tone. And then there's this one. And we still have two, when I'm done with this, two other items. One's of our high dollar items, so stay tuned. What does this say? Stella and Ruby. This is a Stella and Ruby necklace. I'm not familiar with them, but multi-layered strand necklace. Kind of cool. Oh, and then I guess I'll show what I put them in. It's a Punch cigar box, and these are from the Honduras. This box, I kind of liked it because it was more of a square box than the thin rectangular one. So I thought value is probably like $10, but you know, more, I can use it for storage, which I can always use stuff for storage anymore with as much stuff as I'm picking up. But this was my cool find. I love this. I have to take a look. Is this? I'm trying to determine if it's an original or a print, and if it's a print, if it's a lithograph or an offset lithograph, and it certainly looks like a lithograph. It's not signed that I can tell, but it's definitely got that mid-century vibe to it. The pink flamingos. The coloring is wonderful. The frame is quite unusual. You can see it's a very deep frame, about 2 inches, a little over 2 inches deep. And there's the back of it, still with the old cardboard, which of course leaks acid into the prints that are on there. So, but yeah, I just loved it. So that was the artwork find of the day. And then here's the big dollar find. There's 2 boxes of these, and I was like, ooh, what's in there? So, and they're quite heavy. So I opened them up, and they're silverware, not real silver, but they're marked Robert Welch. I don't know if you can see that very well. Robert Welch said, design Robert Welch 18/10 China. So these are made in China, but I did look these up, and these are his silverware. Like there was a set of 24 that went for, oh no, I can't remember, anywhere from $80 to $100. So he's quite collectible, and this is not a complete set. I have 11 knives, 9 forks, and 7 spoons, and these are larger spoons, so they're more like soup spoons than they are, or serving spoons than they are teaspoons. So what I'm probably going to do, because they're you know, I don't have a complete set of 5-piece, which is what they originally came as in these boxes. So what I'll probably do is list these individually, like list the spoons, say there's 7 available, and, you know, at $4 each or $5 each, whatever I determine is a good going rate for them. And then let people pick how many they want to purchase. So I'll do that for the knives, the forks, and the spoons. That way, if people just need one, they can easily pick one without me having to list the lot and expect them to buy the lot. And then for shipping, that helps too, because these were my big expensive. I spent $35 all total today. And these weigh 2 pounds, 10 ounces, so almost 3 pounds. I paid $1.79. So, you know, I paid $4.50 a box, basically, for these. So that'd be like $9 for the whole set. But, again, 2 pieces at $5 each will give me my money back, plus a lot of profit. So those are the kind of things, too, you have to keep your eyes open for, you know, if you want to deal in multiple items. Kind of like I'm trying to expand a little bit into selling more than just collectible things. But anyway, but that's another way to sell things when you don't have complete sets. Because sometimes people are just looking to add, you know, maybe they've got 8 pieces, they want 12. So they're going to add, you know, add 4 pieces they can order. Or like these people, they had 11 knives, they lost one. So, because sometimes they get thrown away in the garbage when cleaning up and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm rambling on. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the little haul today. Had some fun stuff. But anyway, we'll catch you next time. Bye.